All rise. Judge for the B court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1029, Autry case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Autry?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on? Well, you didn't bring this case before the court. She didn't show up. You were served to be here, looks like.
Well, she knew what she had to do.
It looked like she wanted you to pay child support.
The courtroom opens with its usual solemnity. The music fades as the scene shifts to a more serious tone. All rise, the clerk announces. The judge takes her seat, ready to begin. Case number JBB 1029, the Autry case, is called. But something doesn't feel right. This isn't your average child support hearing. The courtroom, unusually quiet, holds an odd tension. One party is missing, and that silence speaks volumes. Mr. Autry stands alone before the judge. But here's the twist. He didn't file the case. The child's mother did, yet she's nowhere to be found. The judge takes note of Autry's presence. He showed up, did his part, and followed through. But the person who actually filed the case, the mother, hasn't. And that means everything comes to a screeching halt.
Things happen.
And you showed up today. I mean, typically the person who files it is the one that shows up to court. I appreciate you being here.
Okay.
Without her actually being here to say what her relief is, I can't grant it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Pretty much.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Not really.
In other words, the person who files the case, they're the petitioner. They're asking the court to do something against the person who they're filing a case against, which that would be you, the respondent.
Okay.
In order for the judge to grant any type of request that the petitioner may have made, they would have to be here to present their case. And it doesn't look like you filed anything today, you just showed up.
Right.
So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't move forward with whatever it looked like she was wanting to put you on child support, so it doesn't look like you'll get put on child support today.
The judge begins to explain the situation. Normally, the petitioner, the person who filed the case, has to present their request to the court. In this case, that was the mom. But without her here to make her case, asking the court to enforce child support, there's nothing the judge can do. Her absence essentially stalls the whole process. Mr. Autry, a little confused, listens as the judge breaks it down further. A case can't move forward unless the person who filed actually shows up to argue their point. Mom wanted child support, but without her testimony or evidence, the case can't proceed. No documents, no request, no case. The judge's hands are tied.
Now
today.
you can't be served at a later date and come back and be placed on child support, but for whatever reason, she didn't want to put you on child support today.
Just got to make sure I got a job, huh?
And bring documents next time you get served.
And what documents are those?
Like financial documents.
Okay.
Because
Check
there's
stubs?
check stubs, your W-2, if you have 1099s, anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
You have any other questions?
I'm free to go?
You are free to go. You are dismissed.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
You have a good day, Judge.
Oh, you too.
After a few moments, the judge makes it clear. With no documents from Mr. Autry and no petitioner to request anything, there's no child support order today. It's a rare courtroom win for Mr. Autry, but it comes with a caveat. This doesn't mean the case is over. Mom could refile, and next time, if she shows up, things could get moving. Relieved but still uncertain, Mr. Autry listens as the judge gives him a warning. If this happens again, he'll need to bring financial documents, pay stubs, W-2s, or 1099s that show his income. The next time he gets served, the court will need that information to calculate support. Today may be a free pass, but next time could cost him.
I know you said you were working out of town.
Well, I had came back from out of town. The day I found out that he wasn't mine,
Yes.
it was. I want to say it was March the 23rd or 24th, 2009.
I can imagine a date like that, you wouldn't forget it.
Yeah, it was my little cousin's birthday, so I think the 23rd. So I had followed up. I did what she told me to do because I hadn't got my test results back yet, and so
When you say followed up with what she said to do,
she
by
was
calling the
by
facility?
calling them, just
Okay.
calling the facility, and so I ended up. I was on. At the time, I was on 161 in Irving, and I called, and so the lady, she asked me a bunch of information, you know, to tell me. Then she asked me if I was sure I wanted the results over the phone. So now I'm laughing because I'm like, well, yeah, like, you know. And so she gave them to me, and she was like, in the case of Myra Morrell Johnson Jr., Myra Morrell Johnson Sr. is like 98.6% not the father, like basically. So I like, you know, I'm thinking it's a full 100 or it's whatever.
And you're driving at this point.
I'm driving. And so I merged over to just kind of ask. I heard her the first time, but you know, I just asked her to confirm it. And she told me again, she was like, yeah, there's no chance that that you're the father. And when she said it again, I was like, I just hung up. And
in that moment, did you know that, you know what, this is what I probably thought all along, but I didn't want to face it? Or
With the case dismissed, Mr. Autry is free to leave. He thanks the court and walks out, leaving behind a brief but telling courtroom moment. The system depends on people showing up. No matter how you think things will unfold, skipping out means you lose the chance to get help or hold someone accountable The clip wraps up. A court official offers some clarity. Since the petitioner, Mom, didn't appear, the court couldn't act on her request. Mr. Autry, as the respondent, had nothing to argue, so the case is dismissed without prejudice. That means she can bring it up again. But for now, Mr. Autry walks away with no child support order and a clear lesson. Showing up is key.
all along, but I didn't want to face it? Or were you in total disbelief?
Nah, I was really in total disbelief. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was never, I didn't take the DNA test with the intention of him not being mine.
All right.
You know, by that time, because at that time I wasn't on child support yet.